Welcome to another episode of the Good Samaritan podcast, hosted by me, Dr. Monique A. Lynch, a mental health specialist, author, entrepreneur, educator, aspiring politician, and youth ambassador. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support you have all given me over the last week. I really cannot explain how much it really means to me. Thank you so much. Today I was reading and I saw this quote that is in line with our topic for today, which is the power of right timing. Now, this quote is done by Fulton Sheen, and he says, and I quote, "Patience is power. Patience is not an absence of action. Rather, it is timing. It waits on the right time to act, for the right principles, and in the right way." Now, I'm sure we have all heard that everything in life is all about being in the right place at the right time, or waiting your turn, or staying in your lane, having that tunnel vision. And in Jamaica, there is a saying that humble calf suck the most milk, which means that by being humble, you will reap the highest rewards. And right timing is really about having that good intuition for when the time is ripe to make a move. It is all about timing, and timing is everything. Now, even the Bible says in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 that there is a time for everything, a season for every activity under the heavens. And of course, my all-time favorite Bible verse, Isaiah 60 verse 22. "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." And it brings me back into 2015. At the time, I completed my undergraduate in 2012, started working, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, I lost my first job and I was out of a job for a little while. Now, from 2014 to 2015, I was out of a job, but I felt inside that I needed to pursue my master's degree. No, I'm not working. I haven't acquired a scholarship. It was a crazy idea. It was a crazy dream, but something in me told me that it was time. Now, persons around me did not agree. So one, I'm coming from a business background, and I was now pursuing or wanted to pursue a master's in counseling and social work. Now, that didn't make sense based on my background, but I felt that the Lord was directing me in this path, and I couldn't really explain it to anyone, but this is what I knew that I should be doing. And I remember applying. Someone actually gave me the money for the application fee, and I applied. I got through, and I'm saying, Lord, I cannot see what is ahead. I don't know what is ahead, but I feel that, I know that this is you saying that I should do this. And I remember everybody was against this decision. Everybody thought that I should have been, seeking a job, or I should be taking the mediocre jobs that were coming my way, that, maybe I should have done MBA, or maybe continued with economics. A lot of persons had so many different opinions about my life. And of course, we all have people that we trust, that are around us, that we not depend on, but what we look to for advice. And I was going against all these advices, and I remember just feeling so scared, but at the same time so sure. And it was a tough journey, 2015 to 2017. I was at top of my class in a new area. So many opportunities at that time, just came forth. In that same year of 2015, I got my first National Youth Ambassador post, and then I remember things just started elevating from there. A lot of persons could even understand, because I was a nobody and I was moving into the realm of somebody, and it was just so different. But I knew that it started with that step, with me taking that step to do my master's. And I'm telling you that my life has never been the same since. Was it difficult? Yes. Was I standing alone? Yes. Did it make sense? No. But deep down, did I know that this is something that I should be doing? Yes. And I have no regrets. Everything that I am today started with that one step. And last week we spoke about taking one step at a time. And it's just it's not coincidental. It just works out that me taking that step has really elevated me into everything that I am today. And, from that experience, I have learned that wasting time is a choice. And while the negative attribute of choices is that you will have to face the consequences, on the other hand, the positive aspect of choices is that you can change your choices. When it no longer serves your purpose, you can change. 2, you have to be able to discern what is best for you and when you should move, which means that sometimes you might go against the advices of parents, mentors, friends, and those you trust, because they are unable to see the move and the results ahead. And sometimes you make a move now, but the benefits of that move don't manifest until years later, which means that we have to stop acting without thinking and considering the timing. We also have to stop faking it in hopes of making it, but actually do it. We have to stop doing things based on the wrong assumptions. Get the facts. Instead, we should 1, wait for or create the right atmosphere by preparing diligently and consistently for what you want to pursue. A lot of times we are in the process of waiting. We're waiting for that big dream or waiting for that job. But during that waiting process, we're doing nothing. Now, that is not something that will position you for what you're asking for. So we have to be able to prepare during that waiting period. Number 2, we should stay flexible and align our goals with the environment. Number 3, nothing is wrong with acquiring more resources before you make a move. And sometimes I am guilty of that we want to make this move and we know that this is the requirement for us to make this move. We only have half of what it takes, but we want to still go out there. And while sometimes you can take that faith, other times you have to plan to the T. And nothing is wrong with taking a step back, waiting until you have all the things that you need before making that move. So you have to be able to discern when you can move with half of the requirements and when you need to wait and have all of the requirements. Number 4, the right timing is a crucial aspect for our purpose to be fulfilled, as it allows us to achieve way more in a shorter period. Number 5, right timing is an important aspect of productivity and time management, and it is the secret ingredient to the success that we have all been desiring. And we have all felt the sting or the pain when we miss opportunities because we didn't position ourselves properly. Now, the power of right timing provides us with more opportunities that are suited for our purpose, It aligns us with destiny helpers to push us further. It allows us to have a clearer vision of where we're going, the road ahead of our goals and our dreams. And it inspires us to be more determined to make the strides ahead despite any difficulties. Right timing is everything. Timing is everything. We can never regain the time that we have lost. So let us all make that commitment today to not waste any more of our time. Time is valuable. Let's not waste it. Thank you for tuning in into the Good Samaritan podcast. Join me next week as I delve into the topic, Faith to Increase. Please click the link in the bio to follow me on all social platforms. Thank you in advance for downloading, for playing, for listening, for sharing, for commenting, for liking. The Good Samaritan. No strings attached.